Okay, so we talked about this before, and I'm sorry, guys. It's been several days now, and I find this very strange, and I want to address it again, but with a little bit more context, because this is weird to me.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so we're talking about Keldon Johnson once again, and I know. Some people get a little bit tired of that, but I think more and more Spurs fans are becoming a little bit more comfortable with the idea of Keldon Johnson not necessarily being on the Spurs. So let me get this out of the way right off the bat, okay? You guys know exactly how I feel about Keldon on the team. I rarely ever say we should trade this player. This player should be gone. I try my best not to do that because it comes across sometimes as you're saying like this is a bad player or they're not good for the culture, and that's not necessarily true. There's a few players where I genuinely did feel that. DeJounte Murray, even when he was with the Spurs, and I got called out for that a lot, that I was pretty negative towards him at times. But I typically don't, okay? It's very rare. And Keldon Johnson, culturally, he's a fit. I think he is a really good player, but unfortunately with the Spurs, I don't think that he fits well, right? I think as far as his position right now, we need someone that's more so a 3 and a D, a 3D player, a 3 and D player. Oh my goodness, 3D. He's a 3D player. But yeah, unfortunately, as far as his 3, it can be quite inconsistent at times, which is fine if you can lean on something, and I don't think Keldon really gets to lean on his defense much. He's more so just attack. And with an offense that's being ran with Wembanyama, it's been very apparent that our best offense is when higher basketball IQ is being played and Wembanyama keeps that ball moving, right? Because he can do so many different things. And I thought that Keldon Johnson would actually benefit the most from Wembanyama's presence, but unfortunately, that has not been the case. And in my opinion, I think that he has stood out as almost a sore thumb, in this offense. The ball just stops when he gets the ball. Too much tunnel vision, and like I said, he's attacked on the defensive end of the ball way too often, way too close for comfort. So it's not a good situation in my opinion. Now you can keep him. It'll be fine. But with some of the new guys that the Spurs brought in, I'm starting to see less and less a role for Keldon in the offense. But all that aside, okay, I brought up something in this video particularly, and I brought up how Keldon Johnson, he wears number 3, and Chris Paul also wears number 3. And I don't think anyone's going to doubt the fact that Chris Paul is going to take number 3, right? He's not going to change his number. I'm pretty sure that's even part of the deal, right? But with that being said, I do find this weird. The fact that the San Antonio Spurs, they've announced, okay, Harrison Barnes has been officially signed, and they went ahead and just gave him his jersey. They did the edit, number 40. We know what he's wearing. And then when you go over to Chris Paul's announcement, they just have him in the Golden State Warriors uniform, which in my opinion, if this was already, all the crinkles are already ironed out, you would assume that they would just go ahead and say, oh yeah, he got number 3, and Keldon, we're going to go and announce what number he's going to be, or, something will come out what number he's going to be. I personally think the Spurs aren't done this offseason, and I would not be surprised by any means if Keldon is moved. I'm sorry, guys. It's been several days now. It's really strange to me that we don't know what number Chris Paul is wearing. We do know, but it hasn't been announced. It's just strange. I'm sorry. I personally think something is going on. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can be wrong. That's fine. No one's perfect, but I don't know. You guys can tell me, once again, because I know in this video in particular, people said, hey, maybe you're looking too into it. Oh, no, that's a silly argument. I don't know, man. I actually do think that there's something that the Spurs are cooking up, or they're waiting on something. And I would not be surprised if that's a move. If it's not, I will embrace Keldon. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Debbie Downer, that Keldon's on the team. I'm fine with it. I mean, culturally, he's fine. But I just don't know, especially how this team is constructed right now, if the Spurs are going to want to just use Keldon as like, I don't know, a spark guy for a few minutes off the bench. I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know if that's even worth it. But you guys let me know what you think. You can say that that's looking way too far into it. That's just a coincidence. I just think it's weird. I think that's very strange. Not accustomed to that. But anyways, Spurs Invasion, please guys, go subscribe to Spurs Invasion. Link below in the description box. I am working on Jeremy Sohan video. I should have that up in the next week. I'll be going out of town after the next week, so I want it out next week, so we can get that popping. So if you guys would like to subscribe and support this channel, please do. I really want it to grow, and I was shocked to see this get to 21K. That's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much. You know, I'm hoping we can start getting some videos in the 60s, man. That would be crazy. 60K, 70K. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy. But yeah, guys, go support that. But anyways, I will get with you later. Until next time, let me know your thoughts. Make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because I do want to see what some people say about this topic in particular. But anyways, I'll get with you later. Till next time, bye.